Hey guys, welcome back to King's Outdoor Life. If you can see, my camper shell shrunk, or did my bed of my truck grow? Neither. So I got a new truck on order. That'll be a fun video if it'll ever get here. Chip shortage and all. Anyway, I got to figure a way to get these camper shells, be able to move them around by myself. And I've come up with an idea. I'm gonna try it, see if it works. So I'll let you show. We'll show the build here today and see if my idea works or not. So hey, thanks for coming along for the ride. Click like and subscribe. All right, so if you don't remember my saying, do what you can when you can what you've got. I've got a bunch of pallets I brought for a bonfire for the kids the other night. I had a few left over. I'm going to use a couple of these to make a lifting system with these 2x6 here. So when you put your pallet forks in the pallet, you can pick up the whole camper shell if it works. All right, so here we are in the barn, and sadly in the move, a few things didn't sell. So somebody come buy these last few things because basketball season is almost here. So now to our build. I know it looks bad, but hopefully it'll work. In theory here, I used the pallet forks to pick up this box under the camper shell, and then I can bring it in here and sit it down right on top of these metal sawhorses, you know, for the time being. I'm going to put it on my new truck as soon as I get my new truck. I just don't know when that's going to be. So we will give this a try, and I'll let you know if it works. So I didn't get much footage of the actual build of my little box out of the pallets. It was threatening rain, sprinkling already, and I was trying to get this done. So I just did it and didn't get a whole lot of footage there. But as you can see here, basically it's a pallet on the bottom and a pallet on top connected by these 2x6s that were part of these pallets. Those were 30 inches long. I cut them in half, so they were 15 inches tall. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, spoiler alert, they needed to have been more like 24 to 30 inches tall. So if you're going to build one of these, go ahead and plan on that, but make it 24 to 30 inches tall, and this trick might work. The other thing that's going to make this more efficient and better chance of working is if you have longer pallet forks and or no bucket to get in the way. My concern, as you'll see here, is getting too far in there with the bucket and actually letting the bucket hit the back glass. So the last thing I want to do is to mess up my brand new camper shell or truck topper, however you want to call it, by hitting it with the tractor. So I got Lawson here with the camera, but also telling me, you know, hey, you're about to hit it or not. So here I got off and was telling him we got to get it past this point right here, and it just might not work. And he again was watching for me and telling me where I was and how far I had to go, and I just couldn't make it work. So a lot of the things I try work, a lot of things I try don't work. This was one that I will probably redo this. All it is screws into those short boards. I've got plenty of scrap boards around. I may try to redo this with a taller box, and that way at any time I want to take off the truck topper, all I would have to do is set the box on the tailgate, then put the pallet forks on the front of the front end loader, lift up the topper, and then put it on the metal stands that I've got set up for it. So you'll see what I do here in the next clip to compromise, if you will. All right, so that didn't work, at least lifting with the tractor. So here's what I did. I hurt my arm last week, shoulder that is, and I couldn't do much, so I did all this one-handed. I brought it in the garage, backed it in here, and decided to make a lift system out of ratchet straps. So you can see my corners here. Let me set this down. This right here is garage door hardware. If you look at a garage door, let me go back here and show you. That's what puts each section of a garage door together and allows it to be hinged. You can see these have two of these, and the ones in the middle only have one. So what I did is I put these on a board here, and I mounted some to the ceiling. Get away from that light, it's really hard to see. Here's the back one, a board here, and the ceiling up there. I just screwed these garage door anchors there and then put me a board all the way underneath. So there, you can see garage door anchor, put the ratchet strap between them and cranked it up with the ratchet strap. I put this rope here as just a safety mechanism in case the ratchet strap gives away or something. I did the same thing over here and wrapped it around and wrapped the ratchet straps around over there. So I got under there and lifted up my back, and that's what I did. So anyway, I didn't invent this method, but I did invent the garage door hardware method as an attachment point. Why? Because that's what I had. And if you've been with my channel any length of time, you'll remember my motto: do what you can, when you can, with what you got. So anyway, there's the camper shell, truck topper, whatever you want to call it, lifted up, suspended from the ceiling so I could pull the truck out from under it. Hey, thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, share with a friend.